This is going to be a massive video. Let's talk about products versus no products, the benefits, the cons. So let's talk about using hair products, right? Let's take, for example, and now I have a full range of hair products, shop.thesalonguy.com. I've got, brushes, I've got my sea salt spray, I've got paste, all sorts of stuff. So when I talk about products, it's going to include hair tools. I even have my blow dryer like this. It's going to include the whole range, because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I don't want to use any products. I don't want to use a blow dryer. I don't want to use a brush. And I'm going to literally go insane on telling you, the pros and cons of products. Let's start with the negative side of using hair products, okay? Well, firstly, if you're not using the right product type for your hair, it's not going to be a great result. For example, if you are using, let's just say, a hair powder, and your hair is very dull, very dry already, it's very frizzy, and you add hair powder to your hair, first of all, it's going to add no shine whatsoever. So it's going to make your hair look even more dull, more matte. It may cause it to be even more frizzy. It just depends, right? Sometimes using specific types of products may enhance what already is not the greatest thing on your hair. Let's just say you've got super curly hair and you put powder on it and you want your hair to look more moisturized. You want to have a little more shine. Putting a hair powder on your hair is not really going to help or add any benefit to your hair, okay? Maybe a hair wax. You have somebody who has very, very fine hair, very thin hair, and you apply a hair wax to your hair expecting it to do something, or you add use a pomade, which adds a lot of shine and tends to be a bit more oily and heavy, and you use that on your hair is going to become an absolute grease pot. It's going to weigh it down. It's going to look very shiny. It's going to make your hair look even more thin. You may see your scalp more. So if you use the wrong product for your hair type, for your hairstyle, you used, the wrong type of brush for your hair. Say you've got curly, wavy hair, and you use, a vent brush like this, and you try to brush it and blow it out, your hair is going to become an absolute mess. It's going to be a frizz ball. It's not going to work well. Let's say you're using a hair dryer, right, on super curly hair or wavy hair, and you're taking the dryer and you're blowing your hair all over the place, and it just becomes totally out of control, super frizzy, and you're like, oh my God, I hate this hair dryer. I hate these products. Well, it's because you didn't use the hair dryer properly. So the negatives are that if you are using something wrong, you're not using the right products for your hair, then it just may not work. Also, let's talk about, ingredients. Everybody wants to talk about ingredients, stuff with really a lot of harsh chemicals. Now, can hair products make your hair fall out, right? This is something I've gotten a lot of questions about. I wouldn't say it would cause your hair to necessarily fall out, because the hair falls out from the scalp, right? It's not like it's falling out halfway. You may get some breakage, or it may snap in half. That has a lot to do with your hair being damaged already. But a product or the ingredients aren't necessarily going to do damage to your scalp, so to speak. However, it can make your hair more dry. It can create buildup on your hair. You can get flaking, and when the product dries out, you run your fingers through it and you see white little specks all over the place because it's dry. It's flaking everywhere. It looks like it causes you to have dandruff, all that stuff. So sometimes using products that are just lower quality, they can absolutely make your hair feel worse than it is. I've used shampoos that make your hair feel really, really dry. I've used hair products that just literally make your hair, get all tangled. It becomes really, really sticky. Certain hairsprays, if you're using them the wrong way, could actually start to cause damage to your hair. If you're using like a smoothing iron or a flat iron and you're using it with a bad hairspray or something, that could really, really start to fry your hair. So overall, yes, the negatives and the cons about using products could be that it could be making your hair look worse. you could be having different expectations on what that product should be doing. You're not using the products properly. That's sometimes user error is like the majority of the problem, I hate to say. So yes, there are some cons of using products and tools just because it's not the right one for your hair. That's why I say ask your professional, ask your stylist, ask your barber. You know, I sell a full range of hair products, and I, as a stylist, don't forget, I've been a stylist over 30 years. All these products I sell on my website, I've hand tested myself as someone who's worked on thousands of customers. I'm not just some random dude who got bored one day and started to make formulas in my kitchen and decided I want to create a hair product line. No, I've worked on thousands and thousands and thousands of clients over the years in different hair types and textures. So I base everything, even my brush, the blow dryer, everything based off of my experience and what I want to see as far as the results, okay? So let's talk about the pros of using products and tools. Well, duh, to me, there's so many benefits because products can actually help you mold your hair. It can hold your hair. It can help add texture to your hair. It can support the style you're trying to create. It can add volume. You can smooth your hair out, especially with a round brush like this. With the blow dryer and the nozzle, you can create smoother hair. You can create flips. You can, really enhance the layers. You can just make your hair look and feel better. Products are really designed to support your hairstyle or support whatever it is you want to have happen to your hair. You have dry, frizzy hair, so you have to add more moisture. You have to add more shine. How do you do that? Well, by using a blow dryer, using a brush, and using products that are going to help smooth your hair and make it look healthier, okay? If you have natural, beautiful, healthy, shiny hair on your own, then good for you. You don't need products. But a lot of times, people end up needing hair products to support the style that they want. And I get so many questions here on YouTube, people saying, oh, I want this hairstyle, but I don't want to use product. I don't want to use a blow dryer. Well, it's like trying to get bigger biceps without working out, like without doing any arm curls with weights. You're not going to naturally get bigger biceps or a bigger chest or, whatever it is, right? It's just not going to happen simply because you don't have those products that you need. So in my opinion, as a professional and as somebody who has been in the business for over 30 years, who has my own products, obviously I'm going to say products are beneficial. There's more pros to it. But notice that I did mention the actual pros of utilizing products because they're going to help you get the style you're looking for. And that's just not, oh, I want strong hold. No, it goes way beyond that. My shampoos, my conditioners, they're loaded with good ingredients. They're designed to help and add benefits to your hair. Now it's just a matter of taste. Are you gonna trust? I know a lot of people won't trust the bald guy. You all make jokes about that, but would you trust someone who's worked on thousands of clients over the years and been a hairstylist compared to some dude, some hipster guy who made some products in his kitchen, who's never worked on clients before and has no credibility? It really comes down to a matter of taste and what you believe in and who you trust. That's all I can say when it comes to products. So I'm definitely more of a product guy. I like using hair products. And when I have worked on people, I don't think there's once, I can't remember a time, even if their hair was already healthy, where I didn't use a product on them. So I'm a huge product guy, an advocate for using products. And I hope you understand that there are some pros and cons to just products in general. So if you are interested in purchasing any of my products, use code YouTube20, that's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. But before you go, let me know in the comments below, okay? What do you think? Do you understand the difference now? Did I help make some things a bit more clear to you? Are you someone who just refuses to use hair products? Are you someone who loves using hair products? Are you using my hair products? Let's flood the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.